Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Kojamo here, back with another video. Today, I'm going to give you the formula to succeeding inside of Counter-Strike 2. A lot of times we find ourselves in the same rut inside of this game. We're doing the same thing every single day, and slowly we start seeing our elo drop. We go on a downward trajectory, and it is just not fun at all. Today, I'm going to give you the tools to succeed because I want to see you grow as a player. I want to teach you what has been so valuable for me inside of my own career, and just give you some good perspective on Counter-Strike and life in general. Before we get into the video, I do have to give you a message from the sponsor today. Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code KOJO. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description. Alright guys, so recently I have been gone for 40 days. I've traveled all across the world, mostly in Europe, a little bit of Asia, and I have got a new perspective on Counter-Strike and life. One thing that it becomes very tough when we are just grinding and playing non-stop is, sure, we feel mechanically good in the game. We feel very nice. We're performing maybe decent. Maybe we're on that downward trajectory, but we forget the most important thing is that we need to live life. Now, I've learned a lot and I've been so blessed. I've, been so lucky in my life, and this past 40 days being able to travel through so many different countries, so many different countries that you guys live in, and just seeing life in that way has taught me that things are bigger than Counter-Strike, right? We lose track of that. Some of the best moments inside of my own career were when I was putting in 120 hours every 2 weeks, and that's a lot of time. But you do forget that life is more important. So have I been playing Counter-Strike for the past 40 days? Absolutely not. Not a single day. I've still been thinking about Counter-Strike. I've still been, keeping up with things. But having that fresh break, having that ability to step back from the game and realize that, man, this is life. Life is not just Counter-Strike. Of course, Counter-Strike is one of the most important parts of my life. It's been my career. It's been what I've grinded every single day for the past years. But there's bigger things out there. There's bigger pictures. There's more that we can do as humans. So when you're sitting there and you're losing elo, when you're losing all these games, just understand that it doesn't really matter, right? I mean, man, even look at me. I'm not the best player out there. I'm not the greatest, but I've made it to the top of North American scene as far as divisions and that kind of stuff. I've competed internationally. And no matter how bad you feel, no matter how many losses, no matter how many defeats you face, at the end of the day, the person that's going to care the most about that is you. Now, this game can be absolutely miserable. And if you don't have that balance in your life, if you can't have the ability to, even take a short break, step outside, do something else, be productive in a different manner in your life, then you are going to inherently start to become miserable. Because here is just something that I have to put out there is, guys, the Counter-Strike scene is extremely toxic. It's extremely brutal. People want to beat you down. It doesn't matter if you're succeeding. It doesn't matter if you're failing. Someone is always going to be out there trying to tear you down. It truly is like that. Some people have a better time in that scene. Some people like it, some people don't. But no matter who you are, maybe you are one of those people that try to tear other people down. Maybe you are one of those people that feel miserable. Seriously, take a step back, find other interests, find other hobbies, right? Not all of us can sit there and travel the world for 40 days. That is expensive. That's time costly. We don't have that ability, but you 100% can have the ability, even if you're on a full-time team, to at least say, guys, look, I need a day. I need one day to step back and not just grind CS, not just sit here and no life the game nonstop. You have to be motivated. You have to be dedicated. You have to have discipline. But if your discipline is just clicking that play button over and over and over and over, you're not going to be doing yourself any favors. You're going to be one of the guys on face that have 10,000 matches and still don't find themselves where they are. This is a battle against yourself. This is a battle to become a better human, a better person, a better player. And you're not going to find that through just repetition and putting yourself in a negative place over and over and over. So like I said, guys, I've been so blessed to be able to commit time-wise, money-wise to traveling the world for 40 days by doing that, grinding here on YouTube. As you guys saw, I was posting videos while I was gone. Many of you watching right now might not have even realized that I've been gone for so long, but Wow, like just, you know, working hard is so important, but it's equally as important to have that balance inside of your life. So one thing that I always recommend for people, you know, others have taught me this. I've worked with players like Nifty. A lot of you guys know Nifty out there. He's a great guy, wonderful player, wonderful human. You know, as good of a player as he is, he's an even better human. And you got to have that balance. You got to understand that we're all trying to do the same thing. We're all trying to make it inside of this game, and it can bring out the worst inside of people. So if you don't have that purpose, if you don't have that hobby, if you don't have a passion for anything other than Counter-Strike inside of your life, like, you are inherently setting yourself up to fail. Find people around you that are going to support you, that are going to love you. And of course, we got window update. People that are going to make life worth living. This life is not just meant for Counter-Strike. Find other people that love your passion. Find other people that will give you that balance. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Find yourself in a position where you have people that are there for you. And you might be thinking, nobody wants me. Nobody you know, appreciates me. I'm not a good person. I look stupid. I'm fat. I'm skinny. I'm whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. If you go outside and go look in life, you will find people out there that are going to be there for you. This isn't some dramatic, like, motivational, positive video, guys. Like, I am so serious. You will find people out there that care about you. There's always someone, and if you think that there isn't, then get to work and transform yourself and turn yourself into the person that you want to be. Man, you know, I've been gone for so long, but this break has given me a fresh perspective on what I need to do as a player, as a content creator, and as a human. This type of break gives us so much motivation to just understand what we need to do to transform ourselves. When we put ourselves in the same position, the same thing every single day, and we start to live every day like it's the yesterday, like every single day is the same, you don't get this inspiration. You don't get this motivation to understand that things can be different. You don't have to put yourself in the same position every day, and you can do better, right? So even though we can't all just travel different countries, do all these different things, go across the world, time-wise, money-wise, whatever the excuse is or reason that we can't, just understand that even just taking one day and get yourself out the door, get yourself outside and go on a walk, and don't look back. Go on a walk for 6 hours, 7 hours. Go somewhere, do something. Don't even touch CS for that day. You will have fresh perspective. You will have inspiration. You will be thinking about the game and life completely differently. This is literally something that every single person can do. There honestly is no excuse. I understand that some of our lives are extremely difficult, extremely hard. Guys, I've struggled a lot as a player, but also a human a little bit. And I've had a blessed life. I've had a wonderful life so far. It's been amazing, but I've been through some deep and dark moments in, you know, with friends, with loved ones, with myself. It's a constant battle, right? And I understand some of us are struggling a little more than others, right? So doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter where you are. Find that why. Find that reason inside of you that you love this game, that you want to play, that you want to live life, right? And honestly, guys, take that step back. Don't look back, and transform yourself to be the person that you dream of, right? So that doesn't have to be a dream, that can be a reality. And I'm here to give you guys that fresh perspective, that new inspiration on what you need to be doing in life. So learn with me, learn through the others that have taught me, not only in CS but in life, and let's continue to be the best people, the best players that we can. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm finally back. If you want to support me, I'm going to be doing lots of streams over on twitch.tv/CoachMoCS. I'm going to be doing coaching sessions. I've got lots of big plans. Just stay up to date with everything around here. And most importantly, join my Discord community. I'd love to have you guys over there. So appreciate all of you. Let's keep grinding. Let's keep succeeding. And I see you guys in the server. Peace out.